Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for your great support always. Please do me a favor, ensure you like the video. I will appreciate you so much for that like. Now, Kenyans, Babu Owino today was attacked by the president of Uganda, YOWERI Museveni, during the launch of Raila Amolo Odinga's candidacy to African Union Commission race. YOWERI Museveni is claiming that the behavior of Babu Owino associating and influencing some Uganda politicians, as you know very well, Babu Owino is a good friend of Babu Owino. So YOWERI Museveni is like, according to the intelligent reports that you usually get in Uganda, is that Babu Owino, who is a member of parliament from Kenya, is influencing and exploiting some politicians from Uganda to an extent of making them to organize this so-called Gen Z movement in Uganda, which according to YOWERI Museveni is a threat. So YOWERI Museveni does not want Babu Owino to associate with some politicians like Bobi Wine in Uganda because he's fearing about the outbreak of the Gen Z demonstration in Uganda. As you saw, even there was an attempt by young men and women storming the street called Gen Z in Uganda, but they were arrested, and I think the demonstration stopped some time there. I want you to listen to YOWERI Museveni, then we continue.
There are some individuals in Raila's group who I don't think know what they are doing. You know, I am a consumer of intelligence services. So I always see intelligence service reports. There's a character called Babu. I always see Babu. Dealing with anti-Ugandan group, anti-NRM groups in Ugandans. So I had never chosen him, but now I am choosing Babu. But those are individuals, they are not the Raila group, because I know Raila from the nationalists and Pan-Africanists.
On the side of Babu Owino, immediately YOWERI Museveni delivered that news. Babu Owino never hesitated to answer YOWERI Museveni. And Babu Owino said this: I thank President Museveni for supporting Baba's bid for AUC chairmanship. However, as a young leader in Kenya, having grown up in poverty, I know what it means to lack. If you tell me that you have slept hungry, I know what it means to lack food because I've been through that. If you tell me that you lack school fees, I will feel you because I know what it is to lack school fees. Because of the challenges that we face in Kenya and Africa, we as leaders are meant to provide solutions. As Babu Owino, I stand for democratic society where a child in Kenya will receive proper medication, education, and will equally get a job. Equally, a child in Uganda should receive the same treatment as a child in Kenya. Because of this, we must offer alternative visions of leadership that will save Africans from the shackles of oppression and the jaws of poverty. That is the statement of Babu Owino when you relate with what YOWERI Museveni said at State House today. Remember one thing, YOWERI Museveni has been president for long. And anyone who usually come and compete with him usually see the wrath of YOWERI Museveni in the politics of Uganda. So critically, when you look at the way YOWERI Museveni is so disturbed, terrified about the arise of these Gen Zs across the world, you You saw what happened in Bangladesh when young men and women stormed the, are they calling them State House, or how are the Bangladesh calling the White House? Is it White House or State House or Temple? They stormed where the Prime Minister was, and this led to the resignation of the Prime Minister and even an extent of leaving the country. You saw what happened in Kenya, where this forced William Ruto to withdraw the finance bill and dissolve his cabinet. Another thing, Yoweri Museveni understands very well that the arise of these young men and women, so-called Gen Z, is not a joke. And if it's not clear or, of course, serious and sensitive about the Gen Zs, he might be thrown out together with his family in the leadership of Uganda. Remember, Yoweri Museveni is the president. Then the CDF, Chief of Defense Forces of Uganda, is his son, Muhoozi. We are being told that his wife is also having a position in his government. I don't know. I'm not sure about that, but I'm sure Yoweri Museveni is the president. Then his son is the CDF of Uganda. Then you can understand the situation. So there was a kind of scenario that now the son to Yoweri Museveni was to bring a kind of drama of not agreeing with his father. And because Muhoozi, the son to Yoweri Museveni, is the CDF, they will try to overthrow Yoweri Museveni to step down or to show a sense of resigning. After resigning, then the CDF take over. And the CDF is the son to Yoweri Museveni. I saw such kind of wrangle in between Yoweri Museveni and his son Muhoozi, who is the CDF. So it is just well scripted for his son to take over the leadership of the country. In other words, Yoweri Museveni do not want to leave. He doesn't want to leave, you know. And if he's going to leave, he is going to ensure that his son is taking over. And by taking over, the leadership still remain in family. And so Yoweri Museveni is so terrified. The visitings and the invitation of Babu Owino to Uganda with some opponent in Uganda like Babu Owino. Remember, Babu Owino and Babu Owino, they are good friends. And so Yoweri Museveni is like, see, I don't want Babu Owino in Uganda. This man is giving me a sleepless night because I don't know what he is planning. Because that is according to NIS. That Yoweri Museveni is saying, according to the NIS, you usually receive reports about Babu Owino. And Babu Owino is a close ally to Raila Amolo Odinga. And he came out very clear, even saying and telling Raila Odinga that there are certain leaders in your camp who are behaving bad, you know, who are not literally behaving as if they are leaders. So the question I'm asking, how is Babu Owino behaving than even Yoweri Museveni? Because as he has been there for a long period of time. He has been the president for the longest, since I was even not born in this world. And he has been there for decades. Anyone who is arising against him or his opponent in the politics of Uganda usually ensure that he crash and shatter the dreams of anyone who is coming politically strong in Uganda. And that is what Yoweri Museveni is terrified about Babu Owino. Kwamba anaweza ambukiza Uganda hii tabia ya Gen Z in Uganda. And that is what Yoweri Museveni does not want. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you think? Drop your opinion at the comment section below. Otherwise, thank you so much because of your great support. Please consider subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing this video. Bye-bye till we meet in another video.